Jai Gurudev, and thank you for joining us today. So today we are going to talk about Dr. Srikant Jichkar. He is a very successful person and has a lot of achievements in his career. So we'll talk about this and how art of living practices can also help us achieve the same. So he was the youngest MBBS graduate in India. Dr. Zicker's early academic brilliance required immense focus and mental clarity. Practices like Sudarshan Kriya and daily meditation enhance oxygenation, reduce stress, and improve memory retention, enabling one to excel in studies without burnout. Pranayama increases concentration, while Guru Puja and Gayatri Japa cultivate discipline and humility, grounding intellect with spiritual wisdom. Additionally, integrating Upanayana rituals and Sandhya Vandanam strengthens mental resilience and ethical grounding, ensuring success is balanced with character and health. These practices together can help a young student emulate Zichkar's early achievements holistically. Also, he has multiple doctorates across disciplines, pursuing multiple advanced degrees, demands sustained intellectual stamina. Padma sadhana and Shakti Kriya invigorate the nervous system, enhance mental endurance. Meditation sharpens analytical thinking and creative problem solving. Performing regular Guru Pujas and regular pujas and homas helps maintain emotional stability and inner peace, which prevents stress-related illnesses common in high-achieving individuals. Spiritual practices like Guru Puja ensure continuous guidance and alignment with one's dharmic purpose while achieving academic excellence. Now, he was also the civil services topper. Success in competitive exams requires focus under pressure. Sudarshan Kriya reduces anxiety and regulates emotions, allowing clarity during high stakes situations. Trikal Sandhya Vandanam cultivates discipline and time management. Incorporating Gayatri Japa fosters wisdom to make balanced decisions. Meditation and pranayama improve recall and reduce cognitive fatigue. Regular puja strengthen determination and ethical grounding, enabling one to navigate competitive environments with integrity and resilience, as Richker exemplified. Now, he was also the youngest legislator in India. Entering politics at a young age needs courage, patience, and emotional intelligence. Sudarshan Kriya harmonizes emotional responses, and Shakti Kriya builds vitality for long working hours. Meditation improves focus during public debates. Guru Puja and Padma Sadhana cultivate leadership with the humility. Performing pujas and homas ensures karmic alignment and protection, while Sandhya Vandanam provides daily mental stability. These practices prepare one to serve society effectively without compromising health. Now, he is also the author of 30 plus books. Writing extensively requires sustained creativity and focus. Daily meditation nurtures inspiration, while Sudarshan Kriya clears mental blocks. Padma Sadhana deepens introspection, enhancing the depth of thought expressed in writing. Spiritual disciplines like Gayatri Japa, Pujas, and Homas rituals enhance wisdom and ethical insight. Regular Trikal Sandhya Vandanam maintains routine and discipline, helping authors like Ziskar create rich, meaningful literature while preserving mental and physical health. Now, he was a holder of multiple languages. Learning languages requires mental agility and memory power. Pranayama improves the oxygen supply to the brain, enhancing recall and understanding. Meditation increases focus and reduces distraction during learning. Integrating Guru Puja and Upanayana practices develops cognitive discipline and respect for knowledge. Sudarshan Kriya ensures calmness under learning pressure, while pujas and homas cultivate patience and concentration, vital for mastering multiple languages. Now, he was also the youngest cabinet minister. Leadership at this level demands stress, resilience, and clarity. Sudarshan Kriya stabilizes the nervous system, reducing decision making stress. Shakti Kriya increases energy for demanding schedules. Spiritual practices like Guru Puja and Pujas cultivate humility and ethical leadership, while Sandhya Vandanam and Gayatri Japa provide mental clarity and focus, enabling a minister to manage responsibilities effectively while maintaining personal health and inner peace. Now, he was also a pioneer in social welfare initiatives. Social work involves emotional labor and compassion. Meditation and Sudarshan Kriya help process emotions positively, preventing burnout. Padma Sadhana strengthens empathy and intuitive understanding. Performing pujas and homas generates positive energy, aligning one's actions with dharmic principles. Guru Puja ensures ethical guidance, and Trikal Sandhya Vandanam fosters discipline, enabling sustained social service while maintaining physical and mental wellness. Now, he had an exceptional memory and learning capacity. Enhancing memory naturally comes through pranayama, sudarshan kriya, and meditation, which improve focus and neural efficiency. Padmasadhana strengthens concentration and retention. Spiritual disciplines like Gayatri Japa and pujas create a calm mind essential for absorbing large volumes of information. As Jichkar exemplified, Sandhya Vandanam maintains daily mental discipline, while Guru Puja guides one to use knowledge for higher purposes rather than mere communication and accumulation. Now, achieving balancing diverse careers, managing multiple professions requires stamina, stress, resilience, and clarity. Shakti Kriya energizes the body, Sudarshan Kriya maintains emotional balance, and meditation fosters a sharpness. Spiritual practices, including pujas, homas, and guru puja, ensure ethical grounding. Trikal Sandhya Vandanam provides structure, and Gayatri Japa aligns one's intentions. Together, these practices help maintain harmony in multiple responsibilities while preserving health, exemplifying Dr. Zichkar's remarkable versatility. Now, how he was the youngest MBBS graduate in India. How can one emulate Dr. Srikant Jichkar's achievement of becoming the youngest MBBS graduate while maintaining health and balance? Achieving such early academic success demands mental clarity, focus, and stress management. Sudarshan Kriya reduces anxiety and enhances brain oxygenation. Daily meditation sharpens memory, while pranayama improves concentration. Practices like Padmasadhana and Shakti Kriya strengthen discipline and stamina. Regular pujas and homas, Upanayanam, Gayatri Japa, and Sandhya Vandanam provide ethical grounding, focus, and inner peace. Guru Puja connects one with guidance and wisdom. Together, these practices create a holistic foundation to excel in studies while ensuring physical and mental well being, reflecting Jitkar's extraordinary journey. Now, how can one pursue multiple academic disciplines like Dr. Jichkar, having multiple doctorates across discipline? Pursuing multiple degrees demands focus, stamina, and discipline. Sudarshan Kriya stabilizes the nervous system, reducing stress and enhancing cognitive function. Meditation sharpens analytical thinking and creativity, while pranayama invokes concentration and improves concentration. Padma Sadhana and Shakti Kriya build mental resilience and vitality. Performing pujas, homas, upanenam, Gayatri Japa, and Trikal Sandhya cultivates ethical grounding, wisdom, and discipline, ensuring learning is aligned with Dharma. Guru Puja provides guidance, enabling holistic achievement across diverse knowledge domains, balancing intellectual excellence with emotional and physical well being. Now, for he was also the civil services topper. How can one prepare for competitive exams like Jichkar? Success in competitive exams requires mental clarity, focus, and emotional balance. Sudarshan Kriya relieves stress, enhances memory, and improves decision making under pressure. Meditation develops concentration, while pranayama maintains calm and alertness. Padma sadhana cultivates self discipline, and pujas or homas generate positive energy. Trikal Sandhyavandanam structures daily routines, Guru Puja and Gayatri Japa align the intellect with the higher wisdom, ensuring preparation is not just mechanical but ethically guided. These practices foster holistic performance and sustain well being, mirroring Jichkar's remarkable civil service accomplishments. He was the youngest legislator in India. How can one enter politics at a young age with maturity? Early political engagement demands emotional intelligence, stress resilience, and focus. Sudarshan Kriya balances emotions while Shakti Kriya enhances vitality for demanding schedules. Meditation cultivates clarity and thoughtful decision making. Guru Puja instills humility and ethical leadership, while Padma Sadhana, Puja, Somas, and Trikal Sandhyavandanam provide grounding and discipline. Gayatri Japa sharpens intuition and understanding of public welfare. Together, these practices equip young leaders to serve responsibly, maintain health, and emulate discourses exemplary political maturity and success while preserving inner peace. He was also the author of 30 plus books. How can one maintain creativity and discipline in writing like Dr. Jichkar? Writing extensively requires mental clarity, inspiration, and consistency. Meditation fosters creativity and focus. Sudarshan Kriya removes mental blocks, while Shakti Kriya enhances stamina for long intellectual work. Padma Sadhana nurtures introspection, deepening content quality. Spiritual practices like pujas, homas, upanenam, trikal, sandhya vandanam, and guru puja ensure discipline, patience, and ethical integrity. Gayatri Japa promotes wisdom. Combine these practices support sustained intellectual output, creative excellence, and mental well-being, reflecting Zichkar's prolific contributions to literature without compromising health or spiritual balance. Now, he was also the holder of multiple languages. How can one learn and retain multiple languages effectively? Mastering languages requires concentration, memory, and clarity. Pranayama improves oxygenation and cognitive function. Meditation enhances focus and retention. Sudarshan Kriya reduces stress, facilitating learning under pressure. Padma Sadhana develops patience and introspection essential for language mastery. Regular pujas, homas, upanenam, and trikal sandhya vandanam, and Guru Puja cultivate discipline, ethical awareness, and mental stability. Gayatri Japa strengthens memory and comprehension. Integrating these practices creates a holistic learning environment, enabling one to achieve linguistic excellence like Jichkar while maintaining physical, emotional, and spiritual well being. Now, he was also the youngest cabinet minister. How can young leaders manage political responsibilities successfully? Political leadership demands energy, clarity, and stress resilience. Sudarshan Kriya stabilizes emotions, Shakti Kriya enhances vitality, and meditation promotes focus for effective decision making. Guru Puja and Padma Sadhana cultivate humility and ethical guidance. Trikal Sandhya Vandanam, Pujas, and Homams rituals strengthen discipline and mental clarity. Gayatri Japa supports insight into complex governance challenges. These practices equip young ministers to maintain balance, health, and integrity. Following Jichkar's example of effective service with sustained energy and spiritual alignment, he was also a pioneer in social welfare initiatives. How can one serve society like Jichkar without while avoiding burnout? Yes, Jaguar, social work requires emotional stability and compassion. Meditation and Sudarshan Kriya process emotions and reduce stress. Padma Sadhana enhances empathy and intuitive understanding, facilitating effective service. Spiritual practices like pujas, homas, Guru Puja, Trikal, Sandhya Vandanam, and Gayatri Japa cultivate patience, ethical alignment, and mental resilience. Upanayana rituals strengthen discipline. Together, these practices allow sustained contribution to society while maintaining personal health, emotional well being, and spiritual grounding, exemplifying Jitkar's approach to holistic social impact. Now, he had exceptional memory and learning capacity. How can one develop memory like Jichkar? Memory enhancement comes through pranayama, sudarshan kriya, and meditation, which improve neural efficiency, concentration, and mental clarity. Padma sadhana strengthens retention and focus, while Guru Puja, Gayatri Japa, and Trikal Sandhya Vandanam, pujas, and homams rituals create a calm, disciplined mind capable of absorbing complex information. These spiritual practices ensure knowledge is ethically applied and balanced with health, allowing one to cultivate intellectual excellence, mental resilience, and holistic well being as demonstrated by Dr. Jichkar's extraordinary memory and learning capacity. Now, how can one manage multiple careers while staying healthy and focused and balancing diverse careers? Balancing diverse careers requires energy, discipline, and mental clarity. Shakti Kriya energizes the body, Sudarshan Kriya reduces stress, and meditation fosters clarity and focus. Pujas, Homas, and Guru Puja, and Trikal, Sandhya Vandanam, and Gayatri Japa ensure ethical grounding, spiritual alignment, and disciplined routines. These practices maintain physical and mental health while promoting sustained performance across varied roles. Integrating such holistic routines enables one to emulate Jiskar's versatility without compromising wellness, resilience, or spiritual balance. Now, how can one develop leadership like Dr. Jichkar? He had exceptional leadership qualities. Leadership requires vision, decisiveness, and emotional intelligence. Sudarshan Kriya regulates stress and enhances clarity. Meditation sharpens focus and self awareness, while Shakti Kriya increases stamina for demanding responsibilities. Spiritual practices like Guru Puja, Pujas, Homas, and Trikals and Devandanam cultivate ethical guidance, patience, and discipline. Gayatri Japa strengthens intuition and dharmic decision making, while Padma Sadhana encourages humility and service mindedness. Together, these practices ensure leaders maintain health, balance, and integrity while exercising influence, reflecting Jichkar's exemplary combination of intellect, courage, and ethical leadership in all spheres of life. Now, he had a very strong ethical foundation. How can one cultivate ethics like Jichkar? Ethics arise from clarity, reflection, and self discipline. Meditation fosters self awareness, and Sudarshan Kriya balances emotions to act justly. Padma Sadhana strengthens inner resolve, ensuring decisions align with higher values. Pujas, Homas, Trikals, and Vandanam, and Guru Puja and Gayatri Japa cultivate dharmic consciousness. Upanayana rituals embed moral discipline. Together, these practices create a consistent ethical compass, allowing one to navigate complex social and professional situations with integrity. They enable balanced success, ethical decision making, and personal health, exemplifying Jichkar's unwavering moral principles in all achievements. Now, he had multidisciplinary expertise. How can one develop expertise across multiple disciplines? Multidisciplinary mastery requires curiosity, focus, and mental agility. Meditation enhances concentration, Sudarshan Kriya reduces mental fatigue, and pranayama sharpens memory and learning capacity. Padma sadhana nurtures deep understanding and synthesis of knowledge. Spiritual disciplines like Guru Puja, Pujas, Homas, Trikals, and Devandaram, and Gayatri Japa provide discipline, ethical grounding, and clarity of purpose. Upanayana rituals instill lifelong learning habits. Integrating these practices allows one to excel across fields, manage intellectual stress, and maintain physical, mental, and spiritual well being, as demonstrated by Dr. Jichkar's multidisciplinary achievements. Now, he had exceptional public speaking skills. How can one become an effective public speaker like Dr. Jichkar? Public speaking requires confidence, clarity, and calmness. Sudarshan Kriya regulates breath and emotions, enhancing vocal steadiness. Meditation increases focus and poise, while Shakti Kriya strengthens stamina and presence. Performing pujas, homas, Guru Puja, and Trikal Sandhyavandanam and Gayatri Japa provides mental composure, ethical grounding, and intuitive understanding of audience needs. Padma Sadhana develops humility and empathy, allowing messages to resonate authentically. Together, these practices cultivate compelling communication while maintaining inner balance, resilience, and health, enabling one to inspire audiences like Dr. Jichkar. Now, he was a pioneer in youth empowerment initiatives. How can one lead youth focused programs effectively? Guiding young minds demands patience, energy, and empathy. Sudarshan Kriya relieves stress and fosters emotional stability, while meditation and Padma Sadhana enhance focus and compassion. Shakti Kriya energizes for active engagement. Guru Puja, Puja, Soma, Strikal Sandhya Vandanam, and Gayatri Japa instill ethical clarity, discipline, and purpose. These practices cultivate resilience and charisma, enabling leaders to mentor youth responsibly. Aligning intellect, service mindedness, and spiritual grounding ensures initiatives are impactful and sustainable, reflecting Jichkar's success in youth empowerment while maintaining personal well being. He was also a visionary policymaker. How can one develop strategic vision in governance? Strategic vision arises from clarity, foresight, and calm decision making. Meditation enhances insight, while Sudarshan Kriya reduces emotional turbulence, enabling sound judgment. Padma Sadhana nurtures long term perspective. Spiritual practices like Guru Puja, Puja, Soma, Strikals, and Devandaram, and Gayatri Japa foster ethical reasoning, patience, and clarity. Upanayana rituals instill discipline. These combined practices ensure decisions are dharmically aligned, visionary, and sustainable while maintaining physical and mental health, allowing leaders to emulate Jitkar's foresight and balanced governance. He had an exceptional academic record in school and college. How can one excel academically like Jitkar? Academic excellence requires focus, memory, and resilience. Meditation and Sudarshan Kriya improve concentration and calmness. Pranayama enhances brain oxygenation, supporting learning. Padma Sadhana develops discipline and introspection, integrating pujas, homas, Guru Puja, Trikalsandhya Vandanam, and Gayatri Japa instills routine, patience, and ethical commitment. Upanayana rituals reinforce lifelong learning. Together, these practices ensure intellectual success is achieved sustainably with the physical, mental, and spiritual well being, replicating the extraordinary academic journey of Dr. Jichkar. Now, he was a multifaceted personality. He was a politician, doctor, scholar, and author. How can one maintain balance across multiple roles? Balancing diverse roles requires clarity, stamina, and emotional stability. Sudarshan Kriya stabilizes mood, Shakti Kriya energizes the body, and meditation enhances focus. Padma Sadhana encourages introspection and prioritizations. Guru Puja, Puja, Somas, and Trikal Sandhya Vandram, and Gayatri Japa maintain ethical grounding, mental clarity, and discipline. Upanayana rituals instill routine and self regulation. Integrating these practices allows one to excel in multiple spheres while sustaining health, resilience, and dharmic alignment, exemplifying Dr. Jichkar's multifaceted achievements without stress or compromises. Now, he was a pioneer in evidence based social programs. How can one implement effective social initiatives? Effective social service requires analytical thinking, focus, and empathy. Meditation and Sudarshan Kriya promote clarity, calmness, and resilience. Padma Sadhana enhances intuitive problem solving, ensuring impactful interventions. Guru Puja, Pujas, Homas, and Trikal Sandhya Vandanam, and Gayatri Japa foster ethical alignment and disciplined execution. Upanayam rituals instill purpose and responsibility. Together, these practices enable leaders to design evidence-based programs with sustainable impact, replicating Jichkar's pioneering social contributions while preserving mental, physical, and spiritual health. Now, he was a master of modern and classical knowledge. How can one integrate traditional and modern knowledge effectively? Integration demands adaptability, insight, and focus. Meditation fosters mental clarity. Sudarshan Kriya balances emotions, and Padma Sadhana deepens comprehension. Pranayama enhances cognitive function and memory. Guru Puja, Somas, and Trikal Sandhya Vandanam, and Gayatri Japa provide ethical guidance, discipline, and spiritual grounding. Upanayam rituals encourage continuous learning. Combined, these practices support holistic assimilation of diverse knowledge systems, enabling one to emulate Jichkar's mastery of both modern and classical wisdom while maintaining health, balance, and dharmic integrity. Now, being the youngest MBBS graduate in India, how can one emulate Dr. Jichkar's early medical achievement while maintaining health? Yes, Jaguar, early academic success demands focus, clarity, and resilience. Sudarshan Kriya enhances oxygenation, reduces stress, and improves memory. Meditation sharpens attention, pranayama increases concentration, while Padma Sadhana and Shakti Kriya build discipline and stamina. Regular pujas, homas, upanayam, Gayatri Japa, and Trikal Sandhya Vandanam cultivate ethical grounding, focus, and inner peace. Guru Puja provides spiritual guidance. Together, these practices enable exceptional academic achievement while maintaining mental, physical, and emotional health. Reflecting Dr. Jichkar's holistic early success, he had multiple doctorates across disciplines. How can one pursue multiple degrees like Dr. Jichkar? Sustained focus, mental clarity, and stamina are essential. Sudarshan Kriya reduces fatigue. Meditation sharpens analytical thinking, while pranayama improves cognitive efficiency, and Padma Sadhana builds resilience. Puja, Soma, Srikal, Vandanam, Upanayanam, Guru Puja, Gayatri Japa cultivate ethical grounding, discipline, and clarity. Combining these practices ensures a successful multidisciplinary achievement while preserving health, emotional balance, and dharmic alignment, mirroring Dr. Jichkar's remarkable scholastic journey. He was also a civil services topper. How can one excel in competitive exams like Jichkar? Exam success requires focus, composure, and decision making under pressure. Sudarshan Kriya reduces stress, meditation improves concentration, pranayama enhances mental clarity, Padma Sadhana develops persistence. Pujas, homas, Guru Puja, Trikal Sandhya Vandanam, and Gayatri Japa and Upanayam rituals cultivate discipline, ethical wisdom, and patience. Integrating these ensures intellectual excellence and health balance, enabling sustainable performance like Dr. Jichkar's. He was the youngest legislator in India. How can one achieve early political maturity? Emotional intelligence, resilience, and focus are crucial. Sudarshan Kriya stabilizes emotions, Shakti Kriya enhances energy, while meditation improves clarity. Guru Puja, Padma Sadhana, Pujas, Homas, and Trikal Sandhya Vandanam, Gayatri Japa provide ethical guidance, discipline, and vision. Together, these practices enable young leaders to serve effectively while maintaining physical, mental, and spiritual health, reflecting Dr. Jichkar's political success. He was an author of 30 plus books. So, how can one maintain creativity and discipline in writing? Writing demands inspiration, focus, and stamina. Meditation nurtures creativity. Sudarshan Kriya clears mental block. Shakti Kriya builds energy, while Padma Sadhana enhances introspection. Guru Puja, Somas, and Trikal Sandhya Vandanam, and Gayatri Japa and Upanayam instill discipline, patience, and ethical guidance. Integrating these practices allows consistent intellectual output, creativity, and health preservation, exemplifying Dr. Jichkar's prolific literary accomplishments. He was a holder of multiple languages. How can one master several languages? Mental agility, memory, and focus are key. Pranayama improves cognition, meditation enhances retention, while Sudarshan Kriya reduces stress. Padma Sadhana builds patience, Puchas, Homas, and Guru Puja and Trikal Sandhyavandanam and Gayatri Japa and Upanayanam cultivate discipline, focus, and ethical grounding. These practices enable sustainable language mastery, mirroring Jichkar's linguistic expertise while maintaining overall well being. He was the youngest cabinet minister. How can young leaders manage responsibilities successfully? Leadership requires stamina, clarity, and resilience. Sudarshan Kriya stabilizes emotions. Shakti Kriya energizes, while meditation enhances focus. Guru Puja, Padma Sadhana, Pujas, Homas, Srikant Jichkar and Gayatri Japa ensure ethical grounding, mental clarity, and discipline. These combined practices enable leaders to perform effectively while maintaining health, mirroring Dr. Jichkar's youthful ministerial success. He was a pioneer in social welfare initiatives. How can one lead social initiatives without burnout? Social work requires compassion, energy, and resilience. Meditation and Sudarshan Kriya regulate emotions, while Padma Sadhana nurtures empathy. Shakti Kriya energizes. Guru Puja, Pujas, Homas, recalls on Devandaram and Gayatri Japa, and Upanayana rituals cultivate discipline, ethical awareness, and focus. These practices allow sustained service while preserving health and spiritual balance, replicating Jitzker's approach to social welfare. Now, he had exceptional memory and learning capacity. How can one enhance memory like Dr. Jichkar? Memory improves with the focus, clarity, and calm. Pranayama and Sudarshan Kriya optimize brain function. Meditation sharpens retention, while Padma Sadhana enhances concentration. Guru Puja, Somas, and Trikals, and Devandram and Gayatri Japa Upanayana rituals instill ethical balance, patience, and sustained learning habits. Combined practices enhance cognitive performance, health, and holistic well being, reflecting Jitkar's extraordinary memory and learning abilities. Now, balancing diverse careers, how can one manage multiple careers effectively? Energy, focus, and organization are essential. Shakti Kriya energizes, Sudarshan Kriya stabilizes emotions, while meditation sharpens clarity. Padma Sadhana promotes introspection. Guru Puja, Pujas, Homas, and Trikals, and Devandram and Gayatri Japa, and Upanayana rituals provide ethical guidance, routine, and discipline. Integrating these practices enables multi-career excellence while maintaining health, resilience, and spiritual balance, mirroring Dr. Jichkar's versatile achievements. Now, he was the youngest legislator in India. How can one achieve early political maturity? Political leadership requires emotional intelligence, resilience, and clarity. Sudarshan Kriya balances emotion, Shakti Kriya energizes, meditation improves focus and calm. Guru Puja, Padma Sadhana, Pujas, Homas, and Trikals, and Devandanam and Gayatri Japa provide ethical grounding, patience, and vision. Together, these practices equip young leaders to serve effectively while maintaining physical, mental, and spiritual health, exemplifying Jitkar's political maturity. Now, Dr. Srikant Jichkar had a strong ethical foundation. How can one cultivate ethics like Dr. Jichkar? Ethics arise from clarity, reflection, and self discipline. Meditation fosters self awareness, and Sudarshan Kriya balances emotions for just action. Padma Sadhana strengthens inner resolve and integrity. Spiritual routines like pujas, homas, and trikals, and Devandram and Guru Puja and Gayatri Japa and Upanayana instill moral discipline and consistency. Together, these practices create a clear ethical compass, enabling one to navigate complex professional and social situations with integrity, health, and inner peace, exemplifying Jitkar's unwavering moral principles. He had multidisciplinary expertise. How can one develop expertise across multiple fields? Multidisciplinary mastery requires curiosity, focus, and adaptability. Meditation enhances concentration. Sudarshan Kriya reduces fatigue, and pranayama sharpens memory. Padma Sadhana fosters deep understanding, while Guru Puja, Pujas, Homas, and Trikals, and Devandram and Gayatri Japa and Upanayana rituals cultivate discipline, ethical alignment, and mental resilience. Combining these practices allows one to achieve high level proficiency across domains while maintaining mental, physical, and spiritual well being. Reflecting Jichkar's extraordinary multi field accomplishments, he had exceptional public speaking skills. How can one become an effective public speaker like Jichkar? Public speaking requires confidence, clarity, and composure. Sudarshan Kriya regulates breath and stabilizes emotions. Meditation sharpens focus. Shakti Kriya builds stamina, while Guru Puja, Pujas, Homas, and Trikals, and Devandram and Gayatri Japa and Padma Sadhana cultivate humility, patience, and ethical insight. These practices develop a poised and engaging presence, enabling one to inspire and communicate effectively, mirroring Jitkar's compelling oratory combined with mental resilience, clarity, and holistic well being. Now, how can one lead youth focused programs effectively? Mentoring youth demands patience, energy, and empathy. Sudarshan Kriya regulates emotions. Meditation and Padma Sadhana sharpen insight and compassion. Shakti Kriya energizes for engagement. Guru Puja, Pujas, Homas, and Trikals, and Devandram and Gayatri Japa and Upanayana rituals instill discipline, ethical clarity, and resilience. Together, these practices enable sustainable youth leadership while maintaining mental, physical, and spiritual balance, reflecting Dr. Jichkar's impact in empowering youth generations responsibly. How can one develop a strategic vision in governance? Strategic vision demands calm, clarity, and foresight. Meditation enhances insight. Sudarshan Kriya reduces emotional turbulence. Padma Sadhana develops long term perspective. Guru Puja, Pujas, Homas, and Trikals, and Devandanam and Gayatri Japan Upanayana rituals cultivate ethical reasoning, patience, and clarity. These practices allow decision making that is visionary, dharmically aligned, and sustainable while maintaining physical, mental, and spiritual well being, reflecting Jitkar's ability to formulate effective policies. He had exceptional academic record in school and college. How can one excel academically like Jichkar? Academic success requires focus, retention, resilience. Meditation and Sudarshan Kriya improve concentration and calmness. Pranayama enhances brain function, while Padma Sadhana strengthens discipline. Guru Puja, Pujas, Homas, and Trikals on Devandanam and Gayatri Japa and Upanayana instill routine, patience, and ethical discipline. Together, these practices support high academic performance with mental, physical, and spiritual balance, emulating Dr. Jichkar's extraordinary scholastic achievements. He was a multifaceted personality. He was a politician, doctor, a scholar, and author. How can one maintain balance across multiple roles? Managing diverse responsibilities requires energy, clarity, and focus. Shakti Kriya energizes. Sudarshan Kriya stabilizes emotions. Meditation improves concentration. While Padma Sadhana encourages introspection. Guru Puja, Pujas, Homas, and Trikals, and Devandanam, and Gayatri Japa and Upanayana rituals provide ethical guidance, routine, and discipline. Integrating these practices enables excellence across multiple roles while maintaining physical, mental, and spiritual well being, reflecting Jitkar's holistic versatility. He was a pioneer in evidence based social programs. How can one implement effective social initiatives? Social service requires empathy, focus, and analytical thinking. Meditation and Sudarshan Kriya provide calm and resilience. Padma Sadhana enhances problem solving and insight. Guru Puja, Pujas, Homas, and Trikals, and Devandanam and Gayatri Japa and Upanayana rituals instill discipline, ethical awareness, and sustainable action. Together, these practices enable impactful and balanced social initiatives reflecting Dr. Jitkar's pioneering programs while maintaining mental, physical, and spiritual well being. He had a mastery of modern and classical knowledge. How can one integrate traditional and modern knowledge effectively? Integration requires adaptability, focus, and insight. Meditation enhances clarity. Sudarshan Kriya balances emotions, while Padma Sadhana deepens comprehension. Pranayama strengthens memory, while Guru Puja, Pujas, Sumas, and Trikals, and Devandanam, and Gayatri Japa and Upanayam rituals provide ethical grounding, discipline, and spiritual alignment. Together, these practices support holistic assimilation of knowledge systems, enabling excellence in both modern and classical domains, reflecting Dr. Jitkar's mastery while preserving health, focus, and dharmic balance. Now, he was also a holder of multiple national and international awards. How can one achieve recognition like Dr. Jichkar while staying balanced? Achieving excellence requires focus, perseverance, and inner balance. Sudarshan Kriya relieves stress, meditation sharpens clarity, while Shakti Kriya energizes and Padma Sadhana nurtures humility. Puja, Soma, Strikals, and Devandanam, and Upanayana, and Gayatri Japa and Guru Puja instill ethical grounding, patience, and discipline. These practices enable achievements that are recognized with respect while maintaining physical, mental, and spiritual well being, reflecting Dr. Jichkar's ability to excel across domains ethically and sustainably. Now, he was the youngest PhD recipient. How can one pursue research excellence at a young age? Research demands concentration, critical thinking, and mental stamina. Meditation and Sudarshan Kriya enhance clarity. Pranayama strengthens cognition. Padma Sadhana builds persistence. Guru Puja, Puja, Somas, and Trikals, and Devandanam and Gayatri Japa and Upanayam rituals cultivate discipline, ethical insight, and mental resilience. Combine these practices support early scholarly achievements while preserving holistic health, replicating Dr. Jichkar's record-setting PhD accomplishment. He was the youngest minister of state in India. How can one manage early political responsibility successfully? Emotional balance, focus, and decisiveness are essential. Sudarshan Kriya stabilizes emotions. Shakti Kriya energizes meditation, enhances clarity. Guru Puja, Puja, Sumas, and Trikals, and Devandanam and Gayatri Japa and Padma Sadhana cultivate ethical grounding, patience, and discipline. These practices allow young ministers to make balanced decisions, maintain health, and act ethically, mirroring Jichkar's early ministerial success. He had national level educational reforms contributor. How can one drive impactful educational reforms? Innovation, patience, and clarity are key. Meditation nurtures insight, Sudarshan Kriya reduces stress, while Padma Sadhana enhances planning ability, Shakti Kriya energizes action. Puja, Somas, Guru Puja, and Trikal Sandhyavandanam and Gayatri Japa and Upanayam cultivate ethical judgment, discipline, and resilience. These practices enable leaders to implement educational reforms that are effective, ethical, and sustainable, reflecting Dr. Jichkar's visionary contribution to national education. He was an expert in law and legislative affairs. How can one master law and legislation like Jichkar? Jagadev mastery demands focus, analytical clarity, and disciplined study. Meditation and Sudarshan Kriya enhance concentration. Pranayama supports cognition. Padma Sadhana nurtures perseverance. Guru Puja, Puja, Somas, and Trikal Sandhyavandanam, and Gayatri Japan Upanayam rituals cultivate ethical insight, patience, and decision making ability. Together, these practices allow one to study and apply law effectively and efficiently while maintaining health and spiritual balance, mirroring Jichkar's legislative expertise. Jagadev.